What if everything you've been taught about success is wrong? What if the real key to wealth and abundance isn't about working harder, chasing goals, or pushing relentlessly towards a future that always seems just out of reach? Imagine for a moment if the true path to prosperity was about letting go, trusting, and allowing the universe to guide you instead. Sound too good to be true? That's exactly what they want you to think. But in this moment, right now, you're standing on the edge of a powerful secret, one that has been hidden in plain sight for centuries. Stop chasing. Start flowing. The universe is a vast network of energy, and when you stop struggling against it, you'll discover a river of opportunities waiting to carry you towards your dreams. This isn't about magic. It's about realigning with the flow of life itself, where wealth isn't just something you chase, but something that naturally comes to you. Are you ready to step into a new way of being? To stop running after something that's always slipping through your fingers and instead step into the effortless current that leads to everything you've ever desired? The time to trust the universe is now, and your abundance is waiting to be unlocked. Welcome to a journey where wealth starts here, in the flow. In the journey of spiritual growth, cultivating a positive mindset is not just a practice, it's a necessary foundation. Our beliefs shape our experiences, and when we adopt a mindset of positivity and abundance, we open ourselves to the energy of manifestation. The way we think, feel, and believe directly influences our actions, and ultimately, the outcomes we experience. By shifting our focus to positivity, we start to align ourselves with the abundant flow of the universe. Instead of constantly worrying about what we lack or focusing on the limitations of our circumstances, we learn to see the possibilities that exist in every moment. The first step in cultivating a positive mindset is to focus on positive beliefs. This doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect, but rather choosing to see the good and acknowledging the potential for growth within every situation. When you begin to root your mindset in gratitude, you start to realize how much you have to be thankful for, even during difficult times. Gratitude is a powerful tool because it shifts your energy from a space of lack to one of abundance. When you focus on what you already have, you begin to attract more of the same into your life. Additionally, believing in your own worthiness is a cornerstone of spiritual growth. If you don't believe that you are deserving of the blessings and opportunities the universe has in store for you, you will unconsciously block them. A mindset rooted in self-worth allows you to accept the good that comes your way, knowing that it is meant for you. By affirming your value and recognizing that you are worthy of all the abundance life has to offer, you align your energy with higher vibrations. Replacing negative self-talk with affirmations and constructive thoughts helps to build a more positive self-image. Rather than focusing on what you lack, you begin to shift your attention to your strengths, your unique gifts, and the possibilities before you. A significant aspect of cultivating a positive mindset is learning to trust in the process. Often, we get caught up in the idea that we must control every aspect of our lives in order to achieve our goals. However, true spiritual alignment comes when we embrace the journey, even when the path is unclear. Trusting in the process means understanding that every experience, whether good or bad, is leading us toward our highest good. This trust removes the need to force outcomes and allows us to surrender to the flow of life. Embracing the journey of spiritual growth requires patience and faith. It's easy to want instant results, but real transformation takes time. The universe has its own timing, and when we try to force things to happen before they are meant to, we can create resistance. Instead of pushing forward with anxiety or frustration, we can let go of the need for immediate answers. By trusting that everything is unfolding as it should, we allow ourselves to be open to the signs and synchronicities that are constantly guiding us toward our purpose. When we trust the process, we stop fixating on the outcome and start focusing on the present moment. This shift in focus can bring immense peace and clarity. A positive mindset helps you stay centered, even when things seem uncertain. It reminds you that you are not alone in your journey and that the universe is always working in your favor, even when you can't see it. This shift in perspective allows you to take inspired actions, which move you closer to your goals without forcing or pushing. However, trust can be easily disrupted by fear and doubt. These emotions are powerful blockers of spiritual alignment. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, and doubt in our own abilities can create a wall between us and the manifestations we seek. When we allow these negative emotions to take over, we close ourselves off from the flow of abundance. We start to believe that we are unworthy, incapable, or that our desires are out of reach. Releasing doubt and fear is essential for spiritual growth. It's important to acknowledge these feelings without letting them control us. When we are able to release fear, we create space for faith, confidence, and trust to take their place. The more we let go of limiting beliefs and self-doubt, the more we align with the truth of our being, that we are capable, worthy, and deserving of our desires. Trusting that we are on the right path, even when it feels uncertain, allows us to move forward with confidence and grace. An optimistic perspective is key when it comes to noticing the signs and opportunities the universe is presenting. When we maintain a positive outlook, we become more attuned to the guidance around us. The universe is always speaking to us, whether through intuitive nudges, synchronicities, or even the people we encounter. However, when we are clouded by doubt and fear, we may miss these messages. By choosing to focus on positivity, we become more aware of the subtle guidance that leads us to our next steps. As we release fear and embrace trust, we begin to align more fully with the universe's abundant energy. We become magnetic to the opportunities, people, and experiences that are in alignment with our desires. This is the beauty of spiritual growth. It's not about forcing things to happen, but allowing them to unfold naturally when we are ready to receive them. By focusing on positive beliefs, trusting the process, and releasing doubt, we become open vessels for all the good that the universe has to offer. Cultivating a positive mindset is not a one-time act, but an ongoing practice. It requires dedication, patience, and self-compassion. There will be moments of doubt and fear, but the key is not to let them take root. Instead, continuously redirect your focus to the positive, embrace the journey, and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. By doing so, you align with the flow of the universe and open yourself to the limitless possibilities that await. Surrendering control is a profound and transformative step in spiritual growth. It's a practice that requires not only trust in the universe, but also the willingness to release the need to control every outcome. For many of us, there is a natural tendency to want to manage and dictate the flow of our lives. We often want things to unfold according to our plans, within our timeline, and based on our expectations. However, spiritual alignment comes when we step back from this desire for control and allow life to unfold organically. Letting go of the need to force outcomes is the essence of surrender. When we try to force things, we often create resistance and frustration. We may find ourselves stuck in patterns of struggle or pushing for results that don't come as quickly as we hope. The act of surrendering isn't about giving up. Rather, it is about trusting that the universe has a greater plan for us and that we don't need to dictate every detail. When we surrender control, we make space for divine timing and wisdom to guide us. We let go of the need to control everything and instead trust that the universe knows the best timing and path for us. Releasing the urge to control results allows us to embrace the flow of life and opens the door to new opportunities. It's important to recognize that our limited human perspective cannot always see the bigger picture. What we may perceive as delays, setbacks, or obstacles could actually be opportunities for growth, redirection, or preparation for something greater. When we let go of our desire to control, we create space for divine intervention, insight, and guidance to enter our lives. At the heart of surrender is a deep trust in the timing of the universe. Surrendering is about understanding that everything happens in its own time, and that divine timing is always at play. Often we may feel impatient, anxious, or frustrated when things aren't progressing as we expect. We want results now and struggle with the uncertainty of not knowing how or when things will unfold. But spiritual growth requires that we relinquish our need for immediate gratification and trust that everything is happening for our highest good. The universe has its own rhythm, and things unfold when we are truly ready for them. What may seem like a delay is often a process of preparation or alignment that we cannot yet see. Trusting the universe's timing is about staying grounded in the belief that everything will unfold when the time is right. When we learn to trust, we stop forcing results and begin to focus on being present with the process. This shift in mindset allows us to let go of the anxiety and impatience that come with trying to control outcomes. When we release impatience, we begin to embrace patience, and this is a crucial aspect of spiritual growth. The more we practice patience, the more we come to understand that the universe is working on our behalf. Trusting that things are unfolding for our highest good, even when we cannot yet see the bigger picture, is a vital component of alignment. It requires faith in something greater than ourselves. Faith that life is leading us exactly where we need to go, even if it doesn't look the way we envisioned. A key aspect of surrender is embracing the unknown. Life is full of uncertainty, and much of spiritual growth requires stepping into the unknown with courage. When we surrender control, we let go of the need to know exactly what will happen next and open ourselves up to the mystery of life. Embracing the unknown means accepting that we can't predict every outcome, but that's okay. It's part of the beauty and adventure of spiritual growth. The more we trust in the divine flow of life, the more we allow our soul to guide us through the twists and turns of our journey. We begin to see that uncertainty isn't something to fear, but something to embrace. The unknown holds infinite possibilities, and by letting go of the need for certainty, we create the space for new experiences, learning, and personal transformation. Surrendering control means accepting that life might unfold in ways we never expected, but those twists and turns often bring us closer to our true path. When we embrace the unknown, we also become more open to receiving guidance, support, and signs from the universe. The universe speaks to us in many ways, through our intuition, the people we meet, the opportunities that arise, or the synchronicities that occur in our lives. Surrendering control means being receptive to these signs, even if they come in unexpected forms. It's about being open to guidance from sources we might not have anticipated, and trusting that these messages are leading us exactly where we need to go. This openness to the unknown also allows us to cultivate a deeper connection to our inner selves. When we release the need to control everything, we create space for our intuition and inner wisdom to speak more clearly. We become more attuned to the subtle nudges and feelings that guide us along the way. This heightened awareness strengthens our spiritual connection and deepens our trust in the universe's plan for us. Surrendering control is not a passive act. It's an active choice to trust, to have faith, and to allow life to unfold on its own terms. It's about letting go of fear, releasing the desire to control every outcome, and embracing the journey no matter where it leads. Surrender is an act of courage and wisdom because it requires us to step out of our comfort zones and into the unknown. It is a recognition that we do not need to have all the answers, that the universe has a greater plan, and that by trusting the process, we can align with the flow of life. When we surrender control, we move from a place of resistance to one of acceptance and trust. We stop trying to force results and start allowing life to unfold naturally. In doing so, we invite divine timing, wisdom, and support into our lives. We open ourselves to new opportunities, deeper spiritual growth, and a greater sense of peace. Surrendering control isn't about giving up. It's about stepping into a deeper trust in the universe and embracing the magic of life's unknown journey. Aligning with your true purpose is one of the most profound and empowering steps in your spiritual journey. When you understand your deeper purpose, you begin to live in alignment with your soul's calling. This alignment creates an inner harmony that radiates outward, affecting every aspect of your life and attracting opportunities that resonate with your authentic self. True spiritual alignment comes not only from performing tasks or following a path, but from deeply understanding your unique role in the world and moving forward in a way that reflects that understanding. This is where your actions, desires, and heart truly align. The first and most essential step to aligning with your true purpose is to clarify what that purpose is. Spiritual alignment begins with introspection and self-awareness. You must take time to reflect on your passions, values, and the core aspects of who you are. This requires tuning in to your higher self, listening to your inner voice, and being open to the deeper truths that lie within you. The clarity you seek often comes in moments of silence or deep reflection, away from the noise of external expectations. It's important to understand that your purpose isn't a one-time discovery, but a continual process of growth and revelation. Sometimes your purpose may feel clear from the start, while other times it unfolds over time. Be patient with yourself as you embark on this journey. The more you connect with your higher self through practices like meditation, prayer, or journaling, the more your purpose will become clear. This clarity comes not just from your mind, but from the depths of your soul, allowing you to feel the resonance of your true calling. When you align your actions with your soul's purpose, you begin to create an energy that is magnetic and draws in the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. This energy attracts what is meant for you, helping you manifest your desires more easily. When you act in accordance with your higher purpose, you are no longer forcing outcomes. Instead, you are co-creating with the universe in a way that feels natural and fulfilling. Everything you do will feel aligned with your truth, and this authenticity will resonate with others, creating connections that are equally meaningful and purposeful. Once you have clarified your purpose, it's time to take action. However, spiritual alignment isn't just about taking action for the sake of action. It's about ensuring that the steps you take are in harmony with your true calling. The actions you take should feel meaningful, fulfilling, and in alignment with your deeper desires. Trust that when you take action from this space of spiritual alignment, you are walking the path that was always meant for you. When you act in a way that is in tune with your soul's purpose, you are no longer focused solely on the result. Instead, the process of growth, learning, and alignment becomes as important as the outcome itself. The right steps will feel effortless and exciting, even if they are challenging. As you take action that feels aligned with your true purpose, you will start to notice a flow of energy and synchronicity that guides you along the way. The universe will support your journey, and you will find yourself in the right place at the right time. Taking action that feels meaningful also means listening to your inner voice, rather than relying solely on external validation or pressures. This requires a deep trust in yourself and in the guidance of your soul. It may not always be the easiest path, but it will be the most rewarding. When you align your actions with your purpose, the energy behind what you do becomes more potent, and this positive energy will manifest in various aspects of your life. You will attract opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are in alignment with who you truly are. Aligning with your true purpose requires living with integrity and authenticity. Integrity means that your actions are in harmony with your inner truth. It means that you are not compromising your values, your beliefs, or your soul's desires in order to please others or conform to external expectations. When you live with integrity, you create a strong foundation of trust with yourself and others. You become someone who is not swayed by outside influences, but remains true to your own path, regardless of the circumstances. Authenticity is the key to living with integrity. To be authentic is to be unapologetically yourself, to honor your uniqueness and let that shine through in every action you take. It is about being transparent and honest with yourself, acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses, and accepting yourself fully as you are. Living authentically requires courage, especially in a world that often pushes us to conform. But when you align with your true purpose and live authentically, you no longer need to pretend to be something you're not. You become magnetic because you exude genuine energy that draws in the right people and experiences. When you live with authenticity, you feel a deep sense of peace within yourself. You no longer need external validation to feel worthy because you are fully aligned with who you are at the core. This peace and sense of fulfillment will radiate out into every aspect of your life. You will attract relationships that support your growth, opportunities that are in alignment with your soul's purpose, and experiences that help you become the best version of yourself. Living with integrity and authenticity also means that you are willing to make decisions that reflect your values, even if they are difficult. You may need to set boundaries or walk away from situations that no longer align with your higher purpose. Trust that every decision you make in alignment with your truth will guide you closer to the life you are meant to live. Aligning with your true purpose is a journey of self-discovery, trust, and courage. It requires that you listen to your soul's calling, take action that feels meaningful, and live in a way that reflects your deepest truth. When you clarify your purpose, take purposeful action, and live with integrity and authenticity, you create a life that is fulfilling, peaceful, and aligned with your highest good. You will no longer be swayed by external pressures or expectations, but will walk confidently in the direction of your soul's calling, knowing that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. Aligning with your true purpose is a powerful way to step into your fullest potential and live a life that is both meaningful and purposeful. Synchronicity is a powerful concept in spiritual growth, a principle that the universe sends signs, symbols, and messages to guide us along our path. Staying open to these synchronicities can significantly deepen your connection with the divine, bringing you closer to your true purpose. It's an invitation to trust the unfolding of life and to recognize that nothing in life is truly random. Every person, event, and experience is part of a larger web of connections, and synchronicity helps to reveal these intricate patterns in the universe. The first step in staying open to synchronicity is to become aware of the signs and messages that are already present in your life. These signs often show up as seemingly random coincidences or patterns that hold deeper meaning when you take the time to reflect on them. For example, you might encounter the same number or phrase repeatedly, meet people who seem to offer exactly what you need, or find yourself in situations that feel oddly aligned with your desires. Synchronicity is subtle and often comes in ways you might not expect. It could be a random conversation with a stranger that sparks an idea, or a sudden, unplanned encounter that shifts your perspective on life. These moments are not mere coincidences, but rather, they are signs from the universe guiding you forward. It's important to stay alert and attuned to these occurrences so that you don't overlook them. When you pay attention to synchronicities, you begin to recognize the interconnectedness of all things, and the universe will seem to respond to your desires and intentions. The key to recognizing synchronicity is to cultivate a deep presence in the moment. This means being mindful of your thoughts, actions, and surroundings. When you live with intention and awareness, you are more likely to notice when signs and messages appear. The universe communicates with us through people, situations, and even our own intuition. The more you connect with your inner guidance, the clearer the signs from the universe become. Stay open to receiving these messages, even if they don't always make logical sense. Trust that there is a greater wisdom at play. As synchronicities appear, it's crucial to trust in divine timing. The universe is always working in harmony, and each synchronicity is a divine breadcrumb leading you closer to your desired outcome. However, it's easy to become impatient or question the timing of these events. We may wonder why things aren't moving faster, or why certain desires haven't manifested yet. But the universe has a plan, and everything happens when the time is right. Synchronicities serve as confirmation that you are on the right path. When you experience them, it's a reminder that you are aligned with your soul's purpose and that you are moving in the right direction. Instead of questioning or doubting the signs, let them reassure you that you are exactly where you need to be. Each sign is a gentle nudge from the universe telling you to keep going, to trust the process, and to have faith that what you are seeking is already on its way to you. When synchronicity appears, resist the urge to rationalize or analyze it. While it's natural to want to understand the logic behind every event, doing so can close you off from the magic of these divine messages. Synchronicity is not meant to be understood in a linear, logical way. It is about trust, faith, and the belief that there is a larger cosmic plan at work. When you let go of the need for control and simply trust that the signs are guiding you, you begin to experience a deeper connection with the universe's flow. Allow the signs to guide your actions with faith and patience, trusting that each step brings you closer to the life you are meant to live. The concept of flow is central to spiritual alignment. When you stay open to synchronicity, you are inviting the universe to guide you with ease and grace. Synchronicity works best when you are in alignment with the natural flow of the universe. This means letting go of resistance, releasing the urge to control every outcome, and allowing the path to unfold organically. Often, we resist the flow of life because we are afraid of the unknown, or because we think we know better. We try to control the outcome of our desires, and in doing so, we create resistance that blocks the natural flow of energy. The key to embracing synchronicity is to allow life to unfold without forcing or manipulating it. Instead of trying to push things into place, step back and trust that the universe is already arranging everything for you. When you align with the flow of the universe, you become more open to receiving guidance, support, and opportunities that are in alignment with your soul's purpose. Synchronicity is a direct result of being in this flow. When you let go of control and trust in the timing of life, you begin to notice the interconnectedness of everything around you. You will start to see patterns and connections that lead you in the right direction. By staying open and receptive, you allow the universe to provide what you need when you need it. Synchronicity is not about chasing after outcomes. It's about being present and open to the opportunities that are already in front of you. When you embrace the flow of life, you begin to see that everything is happening in perfect timing. Opportunities arise effortlessly, and you move forward with ease, trusting that each synchronicity is guiding you to your next step. In addition to embracing the flow, it's important to let go of resistance. Resistance often comes in the form of fear, doubt, or attachment to a particular outcome. When we hold on tightly to how things should unfold, we limit the universe's ability to bring us what we truly need. By releasing resistance and allowing life to unfold in its natural rhythm, you open yourself up to the infinite possibilities that exist within the universe. Remember, synchronicity is not about forcing things into place. It's about staying open, trusting in the divine timing, and allowing the flow of life to guide you. When you are in alignment with the universe's flow, everything begins to fall into place with ease and grace. Stay open to the messages, trust the timing, and embrace the flow. Your desires are on their way. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this message has inspired you to stop chasing and start flowing with the universe, trusting that everything you desire is already on its way. Remember, the key to wealth isn't in constant struggle. It's in surrendering, aligning with your true purpose, and letting the flow of life lead you to abundance. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you experienced any moments of synchronicity or divine timing that made you realize the universe was guiding you? Or maybe you're ready to take that first step into trusting the flow. Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Share your experiences or just type, "I trust the flow," to set that intention for yourself. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Keep trusting the universe and remember, wealth starts here in the flow. See you next time.